Alright, so come from me. People who know me might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I think I met God yesterday. I'm gonna start and end this with Kendrick Lamar quotes because I'm a fanboy. But I'll start it by saying, life is one funny motherfucker. A true comedian. You gotta love him. You gotta trust him. I might be bugging. Infomercials and no sleep. Introverted by my thoughts. Children, listen. It gets deep. So yesterday, had a pretty frustrating day overall on a day that was supposed to be really good. It's my day off. It was a beautiful day outside. In my area, I've set up a way where I can park my bicycle at a friend's house and drive my truck upriver, kayak back down to my bicycle, and basically do like a bicycle, swimming, jogging, triathlon to where I can kayak a very large portion of the river near my house for free and get like an amazing exercise in while I do it. But like this is my first, second, third time doing it, so like you get a little better at doing it each time you do. And so like this time I forgot a few things and I had to keep running back to the house, and like I was running short on time because I have to get back to my truck by a certain time, so a truck doesn't get towed. And so I'm in a hurry, so, and I forgot a few things, so I had to run back to the house. So it took a lot longer than it usually does. And so I finally, I dropped my bike off at my friend's house. I drive up River Road, and I get the truck parked. I have like this huge fucking kayak, a backpack full of shit. Like I've got my GoPro gear. I've got chargers for my speaker, my phone, my lights, and just everything. Like I've got a whole bunch of shit because I want to make content and I want to have a really cool trip while I go down this river. And like my kayak is super wide, like it's like a paddleboard. Like you can stand on it as well as sit on it and fish from it, so it's nearly impossible to tip this bitch over. And I've had it for years. I've literally never fallen out of it. And of course, with all of my shit yesterday, it was a super simple part of the river. The water wasn't even flowing fast. I tipped over. And I lost all of my shit. I didn't lose my phone, but like I lost my speaker. My supposedly waterproof speaker is supposed to float, immediately sank like a stone, and it disconnected from my phone, so I couldn't even like swim underwater and like listen for it. And generally this part of the river is super clear, like crystal clear, but because it's raining so much lately, the water's a lot darker, so I can't see it. So I dove in hoping I can find it like by listening to it, but the stupid thing immediately disconnected, waterproof my ass. And then like it's happened to me a few times lately. Like I'm a very independent, kind of isolated person, and I prefer it that way, so I almost never ask people for help. But it's in the last week I've needed help twice, and there's been people around everywhere, and when I've asked for help, people have looked at me like I'm a moron. They looked like directly at my face, and like I'm asking for help in a reasonable manner, and they just look at me like I'm stupid. And for lack of a better term, like it's really hurt my feelings because I'm a helper. I think the world would be a lot better if more people were helpers. And here lately, I haven't been finding any. And here recently, I found God recently in my life. I've been an atheist for a really long time. My brother passed away in 2010. I chose to be an atheist after that. And I just recently, in the last month, found God. And when you believe that God isn't everything, God is between us, God is the trees, God is the air between the trees, God is the reason for everything good and bad, and like you truly don't understand his motives. I really believe that everything bad in my life happened on purpose. My father dying, my brother dying, to make me who I am right now. But when you look at every bad thing that happens to you as a lesson from God, you start to feel like sometimes he's picking on you, because like when a bunch of things continue to not go right, you're just like, you're trying to teach me something, you're trying to teach me something, you're trying to teach me something. I'm trying to listen, but I'm a little tired of lessons. Could you please stop picking on me? But like, you got to change your mindset. And so I lost all my shit. I lost my smoking stuff. And so like I thought I had that still, and like after I realized the speaker was gone, and I was like, okay, I'll have a good attitude. I'll just listen to nature, and I'll do what I got to do. And like I opened my waterproof container, and all of my little cigs are wet. And I was like, God, I'm trying so hard to be positive. But I got angry. I got angry. I called my mom, and I needed to calm down. And I sat there for a little bit, and I decided to climb a tree because I saw a beautiful bird sitting in a tree, and like I was like, that's a perfectly climbable tree. A lot of men would probably be happier if they just thought to themselves, when was the last time I climbed a tree? So I climbed a fucking tree, and I sat in it, and I felt better. And then I got back in my kayak, and I carried all my shit way back upstream, and it's all fucking incredibly hard to do. I'm pretty fit, but it's hard to carry 150 pounds worth of shit upstream. But I did it, and I got it back up to my truck, and I chose to have a good day. And then I went to the gym instead. I went to the gym. I worked out harder than I ever work out. And after I left, I went and got wings with my buddy. I ate an ungodly amount of wings. And I had leftovers, and I wanted to go home and like eat my leftovers, and I stopped to get candy on my way home because I'm a fiend. I needed some sour Skittles in my life. And as I'm leaving QT, I see this homeless man. He doesn't have a sign. He's not begging. He's sitting off to the side, like behind the dumpster, like just leaned up against the dumpster, like with his head down. And it broke my heart because he's sitting with the trash, and he's not trash. He's not trash. And so I turn around, I pull back around, and from a distance I call out to him. I'm like, hey, do you like chicken wings? And he doesn't answer. He just kind of sheepishly nods. And I walk up to him, and I hand him the box of chicken wings, and he still doesn't look up at me. And I say, my name's Colin. Is it okay if I shake your hand? And he reaches out his hand and gives me like the softest handshake, like still head down, still hasn't looked up at me. And I said, what's your name? And he said, David. David is my dad's name. So I told him, God bless you. Have a beautiful night, and I left. And he didn't open the box yet. I wasn't sure if he even wanted the chicken wings. But as I was driving away, I saw him open the box, and I saw him smile. I saw him smile, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I believe I met God tonight. The Kendrick Lamar quote I'm going to end with is, I know Deuteronomy say we all been cursed. I know he walks the earth. Thank you for watching.